Hello, my dears, and welcome. I hope you're all doing fabulously today. Whoa. Already prayed and set the intentions for this reading. 9 of Cups. We love that. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Happy, grounded, beautiful energy. Look how happy this guy is. Sitting on his little... I'm sitting on my bench. And I'm so happy I've got my favorite shoes on. 9 of Cups is the happiness and fulfillment that comes with a long time of hard work. Wow, 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is like... I'm definitely feel like I've been connecting to the same like group of people or the same collective that's been doing some massive work on themselves. You're seeing your abundance come in. You're seeing the joy come in, the peace come in, the emotional resilience that you've worked for years on. This is like, I've been in recovery for years. I've been in therapy for years. I've been working on my traumas for a really long time. I've been taking care of my inner child, and like, you're really starting to see the benefits of that. You're having your wishes fulfilled. You're looking at this beautiful garden that you've been planting for many years and thriving. The 9 of Cups with the 7 of Pentacles is thriving energy. Like, and I remember, you know, as I've been studying tarot and the meanings of all these cards over the last few years, there is a reminder, like there was something in the meaning of like, this guy is sitting on a wooden bench. So it's kind of a reminder that like, this too shall pass. This too shall pass with feelings of extreme joy and also feelings of sadness. You know, we like to say this too shall pass when something bad is going on, but not a whole lot of people are going around saying like, oh, you just got a promotion, this too shall pass. Oh, you're feeling really happy and successful, this too shall pass. But to me, this gives the vibe of like, you've reached such a stage of grounding within yourself that like, you can take a tower moment if it happens. You don't have to worry about sitting on the wooden bench because you've established this comfort inside yourself that you're not worried about. Alright, that's too many cards. I don't like when 4 cards come out at a time. That feels jumbled. You don't have to worry about sitting on a wooden bench because you've established this internal comfort inside yourself that you don't have to be like waiting for the shoe to drop. You know what I mean? You don't have to be like, oh, things are really good right now, what's gonna happen? That's a sign of trauma. That's a sign of childhood trauma. If you are afraid of things being good because you know that, you know, you're just doomed for things to be bad, or you're doomed to fuck things up all the time, honey, let that go. And I feel like the people that I'm talking to here are not at the stage anymore where they're waiting for the other shoe to drop, because you know, this is the type of internal abundance and external abundance and grounding and like rewards of hard work on yourself that you know that anything that happens you can handle. So you're not, you know, you're not like, oh man, everything's so good right now, I wonder when I'm gonna fuck things up. No, it's not like that. And if you do feel like that, I sincerely suggest that you do some therapeutic work, because you deserve to be happy sustainably. You deserve to feel safe and secure in this happy life that you've created for yourself. And like I said, wow, okay. And like I said, yeah, it's indicative of some kind of childhood trauma. If you are afraid for things to be good, or you're always looking over your shoulder for things to go bad. Then we have the Tower. The Tower wants to come out. That's fine. So we have the Nine of Cups sitting here happy. Ha ha ha. I've worked on myself so much. My emotions are grounded. I have, done a lot of work on building equanimity within myself. I don't go too far to the left. I don't go too far to the right. It is all peace. I have grounding in myself, no matter who leaves my life, who comes into my life, who catches an attitude with me, or whatever. I'm grounded enough in myself and the principles that I've built, the ascension that I've gained, the healing that I've done in myself, that I am chillin', like Thich Nhat Hanh over here, making all of my footsteps kisses to the earth and shit like that. Seven of Pentacles, you're looking at this beautiful garden of abundance that you've built for yourself, both internally and externally. You got your house, you got your car, you got money in the bank, you got money that you're saving for your goals. You are so proud of yourself. And yeah, this guy looks tired as he's looking at this garden that he's created for himself. And maybe that means that you need to fit in some more time for some extra self-care and some rest. And then we have the Tower, which is fine. I'm not worried about a tower. I'm not sweating over a tower. This is the second time a tower has come out in my readings this week. But it's fine. I pull, as part of my daily rituals, I pull a tarot card for myself every day. And I pulled the Tower for myself this morning. And like I said in the last reading that this popped out in, don't worry about a tower moment. I don't worry about a tower moment. Because you know what? The Tower, as scary as some people may think it is, and it's upheaval, and it's this person leaving my life, and it's sudden, unexpected, horrible changes, and all this stuff. It's like, I don't worry about a tower, because anything that the Tower strikes out of your life was not built on solid foundation. Anything that happens that you would consider a tower moment in your life, no matter how horrific it is, even if it's not like a not built on solid foundations moment where it's like, oh, whatever, like this horrible tragedy happened. We have the power to interpret the things that happen to us in any way that we see fit. You know, you can look at it as though life is torturing you and God is torturing you and you are cursed and you are doomed and you are damned. And oh my God, life is just such a slog because everything that happens to me is horrible. And, you know, you are more than within your right and ability to walk around like that in your life. For one, I would like to and am the type of person that whatever happens to me, no matter how horrible it is, no matter how long it knocks me out of the game, I am going to eventually use that to my advantage. I'm going to use it to make me stronger. I'm going to use it to help people who have gone through the same thing. So a tower moment doesn't scare me. And look, you've already done the emotional, spiritual, external abundance, internal abundance. You have already grown so much. Again, a tower moment cannot faze you because you have the right principles and you have the right mindset to take on any, tragedy that befalls you, any people who want to leave your life, any horrible thing that happens to you in your health or your home or your relationships, you have the spiritual grounding and the spiritual development to make the best of any dark situation that comes into your life. Yeah. We don't worry about a tower in this house. Okay? Thank you. Queen of Wands. Yeah. You're seated in your spiritual power so deeply. This is the kind of woman, person, man, who people come to for spiritual guidance. You think you get to a point like this where people come to you for spiritual guidance, where people are attracted to you on the street, where people somehow know that you're the person they can come up to for help? You think you get to this point by not experiencing a million billion tower moments? You think you can get to this stage where you can be a way shower and a guidance person and a medicine woman by not experiencing 100,000 of these moments? Where you're flying out of your beautiful home with it on fire? You don't get to be a healer by walking through this life with your everything you've ever needed handed to you. That's why I don't envy people at all who have had it easy in this life. I don't. Not a single bit. I pity them. Who, their dad is their best friend and they've had everything paid for them and they had college and their rent paid for them and the car bought for them, and every time they've been stressed they've had somebody right there holding their hand. Ugh. I don't envy that, because you don't get to the point where you are a healer and a medicine woman and a shaman and a wizard and a magical person who people go to for help, which is part of my purpose in this life. You don't get to that point by having your rent paid for you your entire adult life. You don't get to that point by never being put through the fire. I knew this one was going to get lit. I just feel such a like a prideful energy from this, and not like, 7 deadly sins pride, but like calm, cool, confident, grounded pride. Like, I have walked through a million billion tower moments and I have come out seated in my power. I have used every single one to my benefit. I have used every single one to, I have used every single bad thing that's ever happened to me as a crown, as a jewel in my crown. Okay? Strong. This is a person with all their chakras aligned, okay? This is a person who does not sweat over the opinions of, Boo Boo the clown that they work with. You know what I mean? Boo Boo. Yeah. If you got a Boo Boo the clown in your life and it feels like they stress you out, honey, hold yourself in this energy. Hold yourself in this energy. Think about somebody that you admire and that possesses the spiritual grounding that you desire. Like, sometimes that's where we gotta start with some stuff. It's like, fake it till you make it type of stuff. Think of, like, who's your favorite, who possesses the qualities that you want to emulate. Think, would Ram Dass, let Boo Boo the clown that I work with ruin his day? Nah. Ram Dass has worked his ass on himself and, meditated for hundreds of days in a row in ashrams in India. You think he's gonna let Boo Boo the clown that he works with bother him enough to ruin his whole day? I don't think so. You think Thich Nhat Hanh would get in a fight with someone who's given them an attitude? You think, I don't know, Pema Chodron is going to be out here clocking fools? No. Pema Chodron is going to have Boo Boo the clown come into her zone and be like, that's nice. Peace be with you. Because Pema Chodron, Ram Dass, Thich Nhat Hanh type of motherfuckers know that, first of all, I mean, there's many layers to this, but, like, first of all, if, say, someone's coming at you with some attitude and you really want to give it back to them, but you're on this spiritual journey and you understand enough about energy to know that, like, first of all, I don't want to fill my body with that energy. And I'm from Fishtown, Philadelphia. And it's like, if you're going to get cute with me, I'm going to get absolutely adorable. Like, and I've been a fighter my whole life. And, like, it's one thing if things are unjust that are happening. Yeah, then I'll fight. But if someone's coming to me with some crazy attitude, I've been trying to get into the habit of just, like, feeling my earth star beneath me when some shit starts to pop off. Because I don't want my body to fill with that energy. My energy is very sacred to me. I don't want Boo Boo to be throwing off my energy in my body, because I've noticed that when I start to pop off at people, I, like, really go really high with it. Like, what was I trying to say? Yeah, and then my whole body fills with this, like, fire energy. And B, if someone's bringing some negativity into the space, let that be it. Let it dissipate. Let that be the only negative energy in the space. You don't want to add negative energy in the space, because then it escalates and it escalates and it escalates. And it's a whole thing. So, there's a lot that just happened there. Yeah. If you feel a little like, you're in a period of another higher level up, because as we know, the spiritual journey is the infinite onion. It just goes and goes and goes and goes and goes, and one layer gets peeled off and the next layer gets revealed and the next layer gets revealed, and we're always growing, hopefully, ideally. So if you're feeling like you're at a certain level where you need a little bit of guidance, try to imagine how your favorite spiritual teacher, or like a mythical character, or You know, Kali, like, how would Kali react to this? Well, maybe that's not the best. Because Kali would, like, rip somebody's head off and then eat it. You know what the fuck I'm saying, though. Fake it till you make it type of stuff. What would Ram Dass do? WWRDD. What would Wavy Gravy do? What would, you know, Alan Watts say to this fool? Like, what would, you know, Ananda My Ma do in this situation? And they certainly wouldn't be throwing hands and throwing negativity back and letting situations with, you know, Frederick the Fool escalate to some annoying level. You gotta value your peace among anything, and look how hard you've worked on your peace. You've worked for a long time on your peace, so that nothing that happens can bother you and throw you out of your peace. You're no longer waiting for the shoe to drop. You've acknowledged that that is a symptom of trauma within you. You know, you understand that you deserve this peace. Your peace and your abundance internally and externally is grounded enough that it's not going anywhere. And that we can strive for equanimity no matter what happens to us. Okay? You're seated in your power. You're the type of person that maybe you've just come into this level of your ascension journey where, like, you're like, wow, this is weird. People seem to be, like, attracted to me. Total strangers are, like, asking me for help. I've had, you know, maybe you keep having people come up to you with, like, injuries, or they're like, you look like you know what is going on. Medicine woman energy, shaman energy, like, you just radiate that energy where people are coming to you for guidance and help. It's an incredibly powerful place to be. And then we had the sun reverse come out. Feeling the warmth of the sun within your soul. Whew. This is powerful. Yeah, this is beautiful. You're not on this ascension journey for anybody but yourself. Wow. So we have the Eight of Pentacles reversed, just came out with the Seven of Cups. So you are... Wow. Yeah, this is all internal. I feel like the collective that I read for is beautiful introvert status like me. Like, because everything that keeps coming out is like, this is for me. I'm taking my power back. I'm enjoying the rays of the sun within my own spirit. And what's beautiful about that, and that hermit mode work, that alone time work, which, you know, introvert or not, I truly believe that the heaviest spiritual work happens in private. Maybe I can only speak for myself there because I've only walked my own spiritual journey, but for me, the biggest and heaviest and most important spiritual work happens in absolute privacy. It happens in lots of alone time. It happens in understanding that your life begins and ends with you. Eight of Pentacles reversed. So you're sitting here at your workbench, at the workbench of the spirit, chipping away on yourself. Pentacles speak of abundance. So you are starting to enjoy the benefits externally of the work that you've been doing internally. And here it is. Options on options, gifts on gifts. People can't stop throwing their cups at you. Your abundance increases every day. You see it, you feel it. You hear it around you. There's seagulls cawing outside. Seagulls are my besties. You should see me on the beach every day. They come up to me and I feed them, and they're my buddies. They're my besties. I love seagulls. Damn, yeah, the internal work that you've been doing for so long is starting to really show dividends on the outside. You have the abundance that you have craved for so long. I wonder if you can hear the volunteer firefighter alarm. I hope everyone's okay. What more could you ask for? Your internal abundance is reflecting in your external abundance. You don't fret about a bill that comes out unexpectedly. You don't fret about this and that getting turned off, because you know that you are so abundant that you can handle anything. Financial towers, emotional towers, abundance towers, family, friends, tragedies, horror show, health. Because you've done the work. You've reached a stage in your personal development, in your spiritual development, in your enlightenment journey, that you understand that anything that happens to you is for your greatest and highest good, because you make it that way. Boo Boo the Clown is the type of person who anything that happens to them, they go, of course. Life is torture. Life is pain. Life is horrible. I'm so broke. I'm fucked up. My health. Oh, of course. Oh, I have shitty friends. I have no friends. But I never get anything I want. Everything happens to me. Everything's horrible, you know. Which, much love to Boo Boo the Clown. I pray for all of them to have peace and healing, and I send them forgiveness. It's very painful to live that way. So I hope that those people find peace within themselves. But here you are, you've been working away, and you understand that abundance is an energy, not, physical paper dollars in your hand. Money is an energy. Money is attracted to energy. It says something in my beautiful Earth Alchemy Oracle deck. We've been fooled about abundance, and thinking that abundance is some kind of external thing, it's some kind of status, it's some kind of whatever. Abundance is an energy. You can be abundant if you decide to be. And yet it might take some work of raising your vibration and healing your money blocks and becoming aware of your money blocks, and becoming aware of generational trauma around wealth, or generational trauma around poverty, or past mistakes that you've made with money, or past patterns that you had with money. We have to become aware of these things in order to be able to heal them. But you have done that work, and you are now seeing the benefits. You got choices, baby, now. Where before you felt like you had to take whatever you could get or take the cheapest and fastest thing that you could find. Now you got a garden that you've watched grow over years. Maybe this is also friends coming in, love coming in, multiple romantic suitors coming in trying to hand you their cup type of vibes. You got abundance, honey, and you've earned it. I knew this one was going to be lit. I just felt it in me bones. You can now support me on Patreon and get exclusive Patreon gifties. Check it out. The link will be in the description box and pinned comment under the video. Some of the benefits of being my patron include monthly tarot readings specifically for you and your situation, monthly yoga flows customized to your yoga needs. I am also a yoga teacher. So yeah, check out my Patreon. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share my videos with all your friendies because I know they're doing the work too out here. What a wonderful vibration. I love you guys so much. I'll see you next time.